What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. This video I'm going to be doing a season review where I basically, review the whole season. Go through all the up and down moments of the season, give my overall thoughts and give like a rating in terms of like how I thought the season went, which by the way, I think the season was horrendous given the on the balance of things. This season was a poor season, but I'll get into that in further detail as the video goes along. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first 3 games of the season, we all remember those games. We all remember the videos on my channel, how badly I lost my head. The first game, the opening day of the Premier League, we were the first game on that day, August 13th, 2021. My 18th birthday, actually. Yeah. Like, my whole thought process during that entire day was like, you man better not be losing on my birthday. No way, bruv. Not on my birthday, you know. You cannot be losing on my birthday. Lo and behold, Arsenal do what Arsenal do best, and they lost on my birthday. And I was genuinely devastated, man. I couldn't believe it. Not only did they lose, but it was on my birthday. But I couldn't believe it, man. It was horrible, you know. But then, obviously, the next 2 fixtures, I knew we had no chance in that. Chelsea, then Man City. The City 5-0 was when I completely lost it, because that was just humiliating. And I wanted the season to like end then. I wanted Arteta gone, bro. Even before then, I wanted him gone anyway. But then I thought he was genuinely going to get sacked. And this guy somehow managed to survive and stay in the job. And then we come back from the international break. I had that game against Norwich. I'm like, cool. We don't beat Norwich. He's definitely gone. Obviously, he pulls out the result, saves his job. Then we get another 3 points against Burnley. And then the North London derby comes along. We're like, cool. This is where you really prove that you ain't fluking these results. And we go and slap up Tottenham 3-1 at home. What a beautiful day. I was genuinely so excited that day, man. You know, things were looking good. And I'm like, cool, let's just kick on from here. We didn't. We drew back-to-back games against Brighton and Palace. I was like, you know what? Yeah, cool, bruv. Now we're going to start losing again. But again, we kept winning. You know, beat Villa with a convincing performance, then Leicester, then Watford. And that was when we done our whole unbeaten 10-game run, if you include the cup games there. Yeah, we had a few cup games in there, which were part of that unbeaten run. So yeah, we had that 10-game unbeaten run. Things were looking good. And then another international break. We come back, Liverpool at Anfield. We're like, this is the real test now. We got embarrassed 4-0. Embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Then we bounced back against Newcastle. But then lost at Old Trafford to Man United. Then Everton. I was like, yeah, bro, this is the run we're going to be going on again. Yeah. Because in December 2020, we were on that horrible run. Yeah. December 2021 was when we started losing, you know, those 2 games. I was like, this is going to get ugly. This is going to get ugly, bruv. But then we bounced back again, slapped Southampton, then West Ham, then Leeds, then Norwich. I was like, yeah, bruv, this is looking good. We're scoring goals for fun now. Let's keep this going. New Year's Day came. Man City at home was another big test. And we all know what happened. We played really, really well that day. I was genuinely proud of the performance. But we couldn't get the 3 points because of individual mistakes from players and referee playing a part. And I was like, yeah, man, whatever. We were going to move on in it. North London derby was meant to be after that game. But then the derby got postponed. In hindsight, it would have been better to get it over with then. I can't lie. It would have been much better. Because we know what happened in the derby, like, that just happened like a couple weeks ago. Or maybe even last week. I don't remember when that was, man. But yeah, that derby was horrendous. But if it had happened in January, maybe result might have been different. But we barely had any players available, so we got the game postponed. And then we had the FA Cup back. FA Cup, we got knocked out of that early by Nottingham. I was like, you know what, cool. We got the semi-final against Liverpool. We got to the Carabao Cup semi-final. Got the nice 0-0 against Liverpool at Anfield. You know, I was like, cool. Let's just get the job done at the Emirates. Didn't do that. Got knocked out of the cup. But by then we had 2 midfielders suspended, Xhaka and Partey. At that time, yeah, that was when the whole squad was looking mad thin, innit? Mad thin, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Then we had the Burnley draw at home. I was like, yeah, bruv. So that's what I'm talking about. Top 4 is gone. That was when I said top 4 was gone. I said that was gone from Burnley, you know, Burnley, because I knew this team weren't going to have the character to be, you know, consistently winning games. But then we came back from the break again. Went on another run. Yeah, this whole going on runs thing is a repeated pattern. this season has it's been a repeated pattern, going on good runs and bad runs and good runs and bad runs. It's always been like a thing this season, man. Then the Wolves, Wolves away 1-0. Then the Brentford. Then the Wolves last minute winner. The scenes that day was insane. Then the Watford, the victory away. Then Leicester at home. Then we had another big test against Liverpool at home. We performed well, but couldn't get the job done. Liverpool were too good for us that day. We lost 2-0. What the heck is happening to the video? Why is it gone dim? Anyways, but then we bounced back with a victory at Villa away. I was like, cool, bruv. The top four is in a we're in a good position right now. It's safe so far, not secured yet, but safe in it. But then after that, we had the international break, came back, got humiliated by Palace. Yeah, we actually got done badly by Palace, and that was you see this run here. Yeah, this run when we lost to Palace, Brighton, Southampton. This run here is what cost us top four. If we had picked up 3 points from any of those games, those were the easy games that we had during the final running. If we had won any of those, we would have been a top four. We would have had it secured. But we didn't. We lost all of them. We didn't even pick up a point from those three. Yeah, we were like, cool. Then the next three, yeah, which were meant to be Chelsea, then United, then West Ham, we definitely weren't going to pick points if we can't even beat those three teams that I just mentioned that we lost to. Lo and behold, Arsenal do what Arsenal best, pull out results from absolutely nowhere. We went and slapped Chelsea at the Bridge 4-2, then slapped United 3-1 at home, then scraped 2-1 against West Ham away. I was like, rah, what? This came out of nowhere, This run came out of nowhere because I didn't expect us to pick up a single point from any of those games. Maybe West Ham, maybe Man United, but Chelsea, I definitely did not expect us to beat Chelsea. Definitely. But we done it anyway, and Nketiah got a little run in the side. We beat Leeds 2-1 the next week. I thought, cool, this is it now. Tottenham away was the next game. We just win that and top four secured. Disaster struck, yeah. We got embarrassed 3-0. Then went to Newcastle away very recently. Lost 2-0. That was when top four hopes all died out, bruv. All the hopes died out then at Newcastle. And then we won at Everton 5-1. I mean, we beat Everton 5-1 at home, but it was meaningless because Tottenham had done their job against Norwich. And yeah, that sums up our season, guys. Yeah, throughout this whole video, you saw me mention bare times, yeah, where I'm like, cool. We go on a bad run, I'm like, yeah, brother, we're done. Then we start going on a good run again, and then a bad run again, then a good run again. It's never consistent. Every loss we have, it's never just a little blip. The only time we've had like one little blip was when we lost to Liverpool at home, then beat Villa away. Other than that, every single loss has been followed by another loss. Every single one. This is actually a joke. And Mikel Arteta has proven me right again as to why he's not the guy. We had no European football. No European football. All we had to do was focus on the league, and this guy could not do it. Spent like nearly £300 million on bare defenders. Didn't even sign an attacker. The only attacker this guy has ever signed was Willian. Willian is the only attacker Arteta has ever signed at this club. Everyone else has been a defender. Yeah? Oh my word, bruv. And then we didn't even sign anyone in January. January was actually where we lost top four, because Tottenham went and signed Bentancur and Kulusevski. Kulusevski bagged them 13 goals and assists combined to get them over the line. January is like the pit stop, yeah? In like F1, for example. The drivers, they drive around laps after lap after lap. They do a pit stop to get new tyres, to go again and then win the race. We didn't do the pit stop, and the tires completely burnt out. We didn't do the pit stop, bruv. We were like, you know what? Let's just hope for the best with these old tires that we have. Did not sign anyone in January, and look what's happened, bruv. The lack of a quality striker cost us. The lack of having a quality striker up front that can win games for us has cost us this season. We sold our main man Aubameyang, who has been poor for us, like before he left, but didn't replace him. Relied on Lacazette, who, by the way, has less goals than Gabriel this season. Our defenders, our centre-back Gabriel, has more goals than Lacazette. You know how embarrassing that is, bruv, honestly. And to be losing top four to Tottenham, our biggest rivals, who finish above us for the 6th season in a row. 6th season in a row now, these men have finished above us. It's like we're never going to finish above them again, bruv. It's insane. And for next season, I don't have much hope. I can't lie. I don't have much hope for next season. You must be dumb if you think we're gonna do shit next season in the league, as long as Mikel Arteta's in charge. Because Mikel Arteta ain't gonna give us nothing next season. Honestly, I want him sacked, bruv. I want him sacked now. Because the guy, we keep wasting our years, keep wasting our seasons with this guy in charge. He ain't gonna get us nowhere, people. He ain't. This season has been a shambles. Yeah. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh, but we finished eighth back to back, then fifth. That's progress. No, it's not. It's not. Arsenal Football Club should not be celebrating finishing fifth place. That's a disgrace. We used to be getting angry for not finishing first. We used to finish top 4 every year, but we were still angry because we wanted to win the league, challenge for the league at least. Now fans are here, them Arteta stands on Twitter with the Arteta avies and shit, saying, oh, it's progress because we finished above where we were last season and the 2 seasons before that. Unai Emery got sacked after finishing 5th and going to Europa League final. Yeah? Mikel Arteta is getting special treatment right now from the fans, from a large section of the fan base. And this guy's PR is insane, man. And the guy talks like a politician. He talks like a politician, bruv. After the game, he came out and said that we done what we needed to do. You know, we were hoping for a miracle, but we didn't get that. All that shit, bruv. Shut up, man. What you needed to do was go and beat Newcastle away, but you failed to do that, bruv. So now we're here in Europa League again. Which, by the way, if you do not win that Europa League next season, I don't know, man. And the club, the most frustrating thing, yeah, is that we're not even a club that's going to sack managers like that. When Chelsea, for example, Chelsea are a club that I always like to use. They are like London rivals, yeah. They're not our main rivals, but they are. Technically, they are. Like, they're the only other team in London who can, like, chat to us in terms of trophies and stuff. London rival Chelsea act like a serious club, which is why they've won the most within the last 2 decades in the league. In this country, Chelsea have won the most trophies within the last 2 decades. You know why? Because they act like a serious club. A manager does shit, they get sacked, bro. Ancelotti got sacked for finishing 2nd, for fuck's sake, with Chelsea. Yeah? Managers get sacked for finishing, like, not first, basically. Yeah, Chelsea. But here, at Arsenal, we're keeping Arsene Wenger for 20 plus years. You know, not sacking Arteta despite finishing 8th back-to-back. I'm sorry, bro. Any other serious football club, Arteta would not be there. Arteta wouldn't even be lasting a season at any other serious club, brother. But Arsenal, no, we got Super Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. Bollocks, bruv. Honestly, the shit some of these fans come up with as well, yeah. It's bollocks, bruv. This Arteta song, ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous, bro. The guy, like, the PR this club runs for this guy is insane. And then obviously you got Edu and them man back. Arteta's that guy pretty much. He ain't going nowhere, which is genuinely so frustrating. I can talk about Arteta all I want, but he ain't going nowhere. He ain't gonna get sacked, which is so frustrating because I want the guy gone. I want him gone from my club. As long as he's here, we ain't gonna go nowhere next season. I don't have much expectation for next season at all. I don't, because top 4 is not gonna happen next season. Man United now have Erik ten Hag. They've got a better manager than us now. Before, you could argue they had a worse manager in Oli, but now they got a much better one, Ten Hag. Spurs have Antonio Conte, which we could have gotten as well. By the way, he was unemployed. We could have gotten him, but we didn't. Stuck with Arteta, and now he's gone to Spurs and got them top 4 in 6 months, which Arteta failed to do in 3 seasons here. Conte did in 6 months. Oh my goodness, bro. Conte done in 6 months what Mikel Arteta failed to do at Arsenal in 3 years with a big spending. Imagine what Conte is going to do when he spends the money. Tottenham are going to be way clear of us next season with Conte. Thomas Tuchel, another manager we could have gotten. We were sat 15th in the league in 2020. We were sat 15th. Could have gotten Antonio Conte. We could have gotten Thomas Tuchel when he got sacked by PSG. We didn't. We waited and waited. Chelsea got him, won the Champions League. Another team is going to be way clear of us next season, Chelsea. And then obviously you got Pep and Klopp, who are on a different level. I can't even be looking at those 2 guys right now. We, as Arsenal fans, we should not even be looking at that level. That level, we're nowhere near it, brother. We're not going to get anywhere near it as long as we have a manager like Mikel Arteta in charge. So he's inferior to all the managers of the big 6 clubs. Yeah, he's inferior to all of them. So top 4 ain't happening. I'm telling you guys right now. I don't want to be proven right, but I will be. I will be, bro. Just like I was proven right with this top 4 thing, I said it was never gonna. I'll say it wasn't gonna happen from early. From when we drew 0-0 to Burnley, the signs I saw there, I was like, yeah, this team ain't it. Same thing I'm telling you now. As long as Arteta in charge, we ain't gonna do shit next season. We ain't, bruv. It's peak out here, yeah. Because the guy, he can pull out bare good runs. You're thinking, cool, you know, Arteta's doing his thing, and then pulls out a fuckery. Loses some like easy games they should be winning, and then all of a sudden, things are looking bad. The guy has blood on his hands, bro. And now you're looking at players wanting to leave. William Saliba apparently wanted to stay at Marseille, which we let go to buy Ben White, bruv. The whole thing's a shambles, innit? It's a shambles, bro. This season has been a joke. Like, out of 10, I'd rate this season like a 4. You know what? 3. 3 out of 10. Yeah? 3 out of 10, bruv. And literally, next season, I have no hopes. Like, I want to win the Europa League next season because top 4 is not going to happen. I want to win the Europa League. If we win that, yeah, then cool, innit? But I don't even think we're going to win that, you know. I'm going to be real. You know what? Maybe we could win. We could shithouse it. We could shithouse the Europa League. But there will be some good teams in there. United are in the Europa League as well. Some good teams from the Champions League could drop into the Europa League. You know, give us a tough time. But we have to be winning that. I'm sorry. For the past 5 years, our target has been either Europa League or top 4. We have gone 0 out of 2 in every single season. That's disgraceful. That's disgraceful, bruv. Yeah? Like, I might not even watch football next season. I'm telling you, man, right now. Yeah? Knowing Arteta's going to stay, I might not watch this team next season. I'm saying that right now, definitely, probably will, but like, I'm contemplating not watching. Because it's the same old predictable shit, bro. The same old predictable shit. And I'm tired of it. The summer transfer window is going to come up. We have to recruit smart. Get in a good striker. Get in midfield and fullback depth. And just see what happens in it. See what happens, bruv. Like, this club is dusted, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. My season review, this season's been like a 3 out of 10 season. Next, I don't even know what to expect for next season. Honestly, I do not know what to expect. This manager, he just needs to go. Just needs to go, honestly. Because, yeah, he's not the guy. And, yeah, I ain't got much more to say. Season's been a shambles, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Honestly, I will see you in the next one. It's been a long one, like I said. All those videos, all these, you know, memories this season. I'll be here next season. I'll be here the next, you know. So, yeah. I'm going to end the video here. It's going to be my last video for, like, months until, like, the season starts in August, I think. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And bye.